Alright guys, so we're back with another episode of Underwater View. Today I want to do the difference. We're going to talk about shaky heads, and I want to do the difference between a zoom trick worm and a zoom finesse worm. One thing that I didn't mention on the last shaky head video is when you're rigging these shaky heads, you want it to where the worm is pretty much straight, as straight as you can get it. And I like to have it where the hook point is just barely poking out of the worm. That's just me personally. I think that's the best way to run them. Alright, so let's get right into it. I'm gonna pitch this thing out there, and we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna do like every other video, where we're gonna pop it 1 or 2 casts, and then we're gonna drag it 1 or 2 casts, and then we'll swap over to the finesse worm. So let's see how this trick worm does. Alright, so we're just going to pop it a couple times. Looks pretty good. The tail doesn't have a ton of action, but it's one of those things that, you know, if the fish are real funny, they may not want a ton of action. Let's try it one more time. It's just another tool in the arsenal to try. Looks pretty good. No matter if you just barely pop it low, you can even pop it high and let it fall down. Alright, we're going to try dragging it. And again, I'm barely moving my rod tip. Let's try it one more time. And I didn't mention, but this is an 1/8 ounce shaky head. Just slowly drag it. Alright, I'm going to swap over to the zoom finesse worm. I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back with the zoom trick worm, and it's pretty much the same thing as not the trick worm. We're back with the zoom finesse worm. It's pretty much the same thing as the trick worm, just about half the length. So I'm going to flip it out there, let it sink, and we're going to pop it a couple times. Pretty much has the same action as the trick worm, just a little bit smaller. Let's do it one more time. Pop it a couple times. Alright, we're going to go to dragging now. Looks pretty good underwater dragging it. Let's throw it out there one more time. Whoops. All right, that looks pretty good. Either way you go, depending on what the fish want, it's gonna be killer. Killer, anytime. Anytime. You ought to better catch a fish with that. Appreciate it, guys. Drop a comment below and let me know which one you like better, whether it be the trick worm or the finesse worm, and how you like it presented, whether it be popping or dragging. Yeah, all my social media is linked below: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that. Look them up. Appreciate it, guys. See you tomorrow.